Namaste. Namaste to you all. Here is Blue-Eyed Bailey Boy having a little look outside. And again, we are driving well, not again. Yesterday we rode to the doggy park. Today we're driving to the doggy park. I'm only going to ride my bike there with him every second day just to start with, just to give him a day of rest. Like, not resting of exercise. He exercises every day, but a day for his muscles to recover. I've given him lots of brushes and lots of massages today. So he's recovering well, and he's been all sleepy and all gooey and lovely. And I actually woke him up to come to the park now because it's like nearly 5 o'clock and he will want to go out. So I woke him up. So plus I have to pick up my groceries between 7 and 8. So it'll give him an hour and a half or so there, because my groceries, even though they're between 7 and 8, they message me about 6:45 to say they're ready most of the time. Well, pretty much every time they've done that. So I'm kind of first in, best dressed with that situation. I'll put him on. Like, he's so adorable. So adorable. He loves his front seat. He very rarely gets into the back anymore. He just loves the front seat. Loves it so much. He's so beautiful, aren't you? You're so beautiful. What you looking at? Hey? Oh, a big proud boy, aren't you? Yeah, if I had taken him today on my bike, it would have been too much for the poor little dear. And so hello to everyone. I can't really read you all at the moment until I get to the lights. I'm pretty quick when I get to the lights, but I can see that you're there. So hello and welcome, welcome, welcome to my van. Her name is Betty, and she's like a little tic tac. She fits into everything, but she's really handy and good to have on you at all times. She can park in any spot and drives and can sleep in her and carries Blue-Eyed Bailey Boy with us. And I love my Betty. You know when you get a car and you just love it, like you have a full like car crush on it? I've got a car crush. So I'm going to read them. Really, this is like, sorry. There's so many of you, and the lights just turned green. So I'm hoping that I can read some of them up. They'll probably be all green now. Isn't that the case? So I've got my hat on backwards, not because I'm trying to be hipster, but I get a really bad headache when it's on the front way. I find that really awful. Like, I get a headache, like literally straight away. And I want a hat on to keep my hair back, because the hair elastic hurts my head as well. Like, I get a headache straight away. So I'm not being hipster. Okay? I've had a good day. I've got to tell you something. I'm always really nice, right? But I'm just letting you know that I can be all like, you know, namaste, peace, have a beautiful day. But randomly on my bikes, you've probably heard, when someone ticks me off, I completely change. And it can happen at any moment. So I can go from there, even Switzerland, to fucking there. And my friends find it hilarious. They actually, it's just a part of me that they all wait for it. So, and you probably saw it on my live well, I think a lot of you did it on my live the other day when someone was like writing rude stuff, and because it's held from you, I assess them first and read it. And then I just went off my rocker. I said to him something like, why don't you roll yourself up and put yourself up your ass and eat your own shit, and I hope you die, and I don't care about you. Like, really, like, and then I go back into like namaste. And that's what a lot of my friends find really hilarious about me. So there is a live that has all of that on it, and you'll see the real, like, side to me. So on a lot of my bike rides, I'll give you an example. The lady the other day, actually two examples. One happened today. I was walking like maybe 4 meters away from these people, and this little girl was up on a chair, boy I think it was, and they were screaming, like he was screaming at me, and I thought they were like saying, I want to say hello to your husky, because I really couldn't understand what they were saying. But I was actually on my own journey. I had nothing to do with them. They were kind of making attention to me. And then I got closer, and she was saying, no, my son said, do not come near us. And I said, well, why are you yelling out to me? Like, I'm doing my own thing and you're yelling out to me. I said, what was the point in that? And she didn't want me to come near her because I had a husky. Like, please. Anyway, and then she said, well, sorry, my son is talking. And I said, thank you. And I said, namaste. But I think she was being a smartass when she said, sorry, my son's talking. And I said, well, thank you. So there was one example. Another example is I was walking past a bunch of ladies, and one of them yelled at me and said, lady, get your dog away from her little sausage dog. Like, I'm walking past them, and her dog was barking like no end at Bailey. Bailey couldn't give a crap. And then I stopped and I said, my dog's really chilled out. You need to socialize your dog. And if you ever speak to me like that again, I will bury you. Have a nice day. And then I walked away. So you need to know that side of me, so that when you're watching these videos and listening to them, that's what sometimes you can hear. That's what's going on, like on my lives. Like, I'm not all like cherry cake and everything, cherry pie. I'm like, oh, I go straight back into namaste. Like, it's really easy for me, because when you know you're right, it's, that's why the lady, she couldn't say anything when I said thank you, when she said, well, I'm sorry my son spoke. And I said, well, thank you. Have a lovely day. Namaste. So there's a lot of stuff that, it's not a big thing to get to know about me, but it's an important thing because I'm not always like this little kitty cat. I'm like a fucking tiger that turns into a kitty cat in a very, very quick, short time. And my friends find it hilarious. They actually sit there waiting for me something. They go, let's just watch her. These are all my art friends. So I'm actually nearly at the doggy park, and I love it. Someone Brooke said it was a fun story. Thank you. I'm glad you like it because it's you getting to know me like better. Like it's actually really who I am. I'm like, I'll give you all this advice, but at the same time, if someone's like, I'm trying to give you advice, say I was out in public and someone was being a random douche, I would still talk to really nicely to you while I'm online, and I'd be yelling out at them like, you know, why don't you go and eat your penis or something, you know? And then I'd be back to you saying, whatever, because it's just really actually who I am. But it's quite comedic, and I don't mean to be it. It's just actually who I am. So there's a message held there now. Let me see it. Now, I'm not going to answer that. See, someone, like, I'll tell you what it says. Someone said, do you smoke meth? Like, are you serious, dude? Are you serious? Like, why don't you shove your meth up your ass, you wanker? What a shit thing to say to me. Do I smoke meth? Seriously. I mean, I did repeat it to you just because, like, I did. But these are the stupid things I get, like a stupid thing like that. Normally, I don't like disclose it and show you and tell you, but like, anyway, have a really good day, and you're all amazing. I love you all to pieces. I really do. And I'm sorry I haven't been able to read all your amazing messages because God knows they'd be amazing because you're all amazing people. And Bailey is at his park now. So let me show you how excited he is. Oh, I nearly smashed into a tree. Look at that face. Look at his eyes. He's so excited. Look at that. He looks like a statue. He looks like a statue. All right. Shine out from me, and we shall see you very, very soon. Do you like my nails? I'm loving my nails. I grew them myself. Rock on. See you soon.